Let us discuss the combined motion, rotational and translation. So an object which is rotating as well, translating also, we are going to talk about the motion of that object. So in this type of motion, the axis of rotation, see till now the object was only rotating, but now it will rotate as well, move. So this is the motion which is going to happen. So it is going to rotate, it is going to translate. So eventually all the particles, they will have two velocity, one velocity due to translation and one velocity due to rotation. So we will say that if the velocity with respect to axis of rotation is given by omega cross r, right? So v is equal to omega cross r. If we add another velocity, which is basically v naught, the velocity of the axis of rotation itself, then we will get the velocity of each and every particle. So this is going to be the formula for velocity of any particle. So this is the velocity due to rotation and this is the velocity due to translation. When we do the vector addition, we get the overall velocity with respect to ground itself. Now, if we talk about rolling motion, so rolling motion is basically a body is said to be in pure rolling motion if relative velocity between point of contacts is 0. So let us say this is a round object. It might be a ring, it might be a cylinder, it might be a solid sphere, it might be a hollow sphere, it can be anything, and this is a surface. So as of now we can consider that to be ground. So if this is the ground and this object is basically rotating and it is rolling like that, so eventually it is translating and it is rotating also. So it is called the pure rolling if these 2 points, the point which is in contact to the ground, if both the points have same velocity. So this is the velocity of the point of contact which is there on the rolling object, and this is the point of the contact on the surface. So if these two velocities are same, then we say that there is a pure rolling. So it is, what is the velocity of velocity of this point which is lying on the object? It is eventually going to be v naught, the velocity of center of mass of the object, plus r plus this omega cross r. Omega cross r is the velocity due to rotation because it is rotating with omega also. So here omega cross r, vector addition of this is the overall velocity of this point, and the velocity of this point is the velocity of the surface. So this velocity must be same as velocity of the surface in contact. So velocity due to rotation plus velocity due to translation must be equal to the overall velocity of the point of contact must be equal to the velocity of the surface which is in contact. And these two velocity, once they are same, then we can say this object is performing pure rolling. And now here we can see a figure. So this is the object which is on the ground. So this is the condition for an object to do pure roll on the ground. Now ground, this point on the ground is having velocity is 0. So this velocity is 0. If we talk about this entire object is going with VCM, then what is the velocity of this point? It is VCM plus omega cross r. What is omega cross r? As you can see, object is rotating like this. So due to this omega, the velocity of this point is going to be r omega this way. So if you want to write overall velocity in that direction, so these two velocity vector addition is going to give me the velocity of that object that way around as VCM minus r omega. Because r omega is towards left, VCM is towards right. So overall this point is moving towards right with a velocity of VCM minus r omega, and this should be same as velocity of this Vs, the velocity of the surface in contact, and that is 0. So we will say VCM minus r omega, that must be 0, and that gives me the velocity of center of mass of the object must be is equal to r omega. And this is an important conclusion which you need to remember. If you want to get a relationship between velocity of center of mass and the omega, then we can utilize this. Given that the object is rolling on the ground surface, if this is non-zero, then this is also not going to be true. So this is only valid if object is rolling on the ground, not always. And if the object is rolling on the ground, then we can say that VCM will always be equal to r omega. If we differentiate it, what do we get? Velocity differentiation is acceleration. So acceleration of center of mass, r is radius of the object. So that is going to be constant, and omega, d omega by dt is going to give me alpha. So acceleration of center of mass is going to be r alpha, and these two are absolute conditions for pure rolling of an object. That object is rolling on the ground. Now let us discuss angular momentum of a body, describing both translation and rotational motion. So if we have to say the angular momentum, see, if the object is moving with VCM, so VCM is what? Velocity of center of mass of the object. So we will say about this particular axis, if this is the r vector is position of the center of mass about the axis, and m is the mass, then if we multiply m times VCM, we'll get the linear momentum. And when I say r cross p, then I get angular momentum about this axis. But what if this object is rotating also? If it is rotating also, then we already know that moment of angular momentum about this axis is given by I omega. But which I you have to use? You have to give the moment of inertia about center of mass. So this angular momentum and this angular momentum, when object is doing both motion, both angular momentum will add up. So this LCM is angular momentum about its center of mass, which is ICM into omega. So this thing is nothing but ICM into omega plus this angular momentum, if this, which is nothing but r cross p vector. And p vector about which p vector? Linear momentum of its center of mass. So this is the formula which gives you the angular momentum of a object which is doing both. It is rotating and it is translating. So this formula is again important to get the relationship. Next is, let us do a question. So this question says that a solid sphere rolls without slipping on a rough surface with center of mass having constant speed v0. So this sphere, solid sphere is rolling, which is having a constant velocity v0 on a rough surface, and they are saying without slipping. What does word without slipping? Without slipping is same as it is performing pure rolling. So in pure rolling, the object do not slip at all. So basically the point, there is no rubbing or there is no slipping between these 2 points which are in contact. So that is pure rolling. And now radius, sphere is having m mass and r radius. We need to find the angular momentum of the sphere about the point of contact. So we need to get the angular momentum about this particular point. So if we need to get the angular momentum about this particular point, I will say 2. Angular momentum is written as angular momentum of center of mass plus r cross p, linear momentum of center of mass. So if we want to write, I'll say that this is nothing but LCM, angular momentum of center of mass is nothing but, see, about this point is basically I into omega about center of mass. So this is the center of mass and this is given by ICM into omega. What is the direction of ICM? To check that, if you see omega is this direction and they are saying this clockwise is taken as positive. So positive is into the plane of the paper. So I'll say this is into the plane of the paper plus r cross p. So from here, this is the sphere, this is my r and this is my p vector, which is mv0. So this is my p vector and this is my r vector. So do r cross p direction is again into the plane of the paper. So it is r and then r cross p is r into p into sine theta. But here the angle between these two vectors, r vector and p vector, is 90 degree. So I'm not going to write sine 90 degree. It will be r cross mv0. And the direction is again into the plane of the paper. So this is also into the plane of the paper. So both are in the same direction. They will simply add up. So it is nothing but ICM omega plus mv0 r. Radius is capital R. I am substituting that. Now, what is ICM? Moment of inertia about center of mass. So for a solid sphere. This was a solid sphere. For a solid sphere, the moment of inertia about an axis which is passing through its center is given by 2 by 5 mr square. There is omega and m v naught r. Now this is the answer. But the thing is, they have given that it is the solid sphere rolls without slipping. If it is rolling without slipping, what is the condition? This point, this is having a velocity of r into omega naught in that direction, and in that direction the velocity is v naught, which is vcm, and this is r omega naught. So we will say v naught must be same as r omega naught. And now we can say that we already know that v naught is equal to r omega naught, and this omega naught, this omega is omega naught, and this is v naught. So v naught can be written as r omega naught. When we write r omega naught over here, instead of this v naught, we get m omega naught r square, which is m r square omega naught. So this is 1 plus 2 by 5, that is 7 by 5 m r square omega naught. This is my angular momentum about this point of contact.